stage, you know, first time telling jokes. So, you know, we'll see how I do. So, a lot of people like to say that I'm the lesbian Amy Schumer. So, I mean, I really don't like get the reference, but a lot of people say that I look like her, like a little bit like a skosh, but I don't see it. But apparently I do. They're like, you're kind of funny like her. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna like go on stage, like tell jokes, like whatever. But I was in Vegas recently, and I was walking the strip, and this drunk bitch walks by with her like cripple crew or whatever, you know, and she like points to me and she's like, oh my God, that's Amy Schumer, like right there. Like she's walking the strip, like, ah, let me get a picture, you know? And then in like a 2-second sober mind, she's like, oh, wait, that's not her. Like that girl's like way fatter than Amy Schumer. Like that's not her. And I was like, okay, like reality check. Okay, thanks. So, you know, really good positive boost for me, whatever, you know, like what are you gonna do? But, yeah, you know, so like being a lesbian, it's got its ups and downs, you know, it's okay. But, I dated a Jewish girl, you know, so that was cool and all. But, you know, she had conveniences. She was like really clean, you know, she was like really like OCD clean. Like she cleaned a lot, you know. And she like did my taxes. So like that was cool. You know, I'm into that too. She was actually a notary public. So, she actually married us and I didn't even know until about 6 months in to our marriage, you know, so there's that, whatever, what are you going to do? You know, aside from that, I have like a crazy family, you know, you guys know, like, I'm sure a lot of people in here have crazy families, but I have a crazy family. My mom, was a Trump voter, actually, so you guys know Trump, you know, he's awful. Yeah. Well, I remember when Trump became president, I was like, whoa, do you guys remember? This was like literally predicted by Back to the Future too. Like it fucking already happened. Like it happened. Like I saw it, you know? You guys remember Biff McFly? He's just super villain character. Yeah. Well, like, you know, he becomes this big top-notch dude, whatever. And then the world like sucks, you know, like everybody hates him and like, ugh. And I was like, literally that is Trump. Like that's him. Like that, like, nobody sees the reference. Like it's, and like, you know what, not gonna get political on you guys, but yeah, well, me and my mom were just like super fighting after that, you know. My grandma died recently, which I know, I'm sorry, it's super tragic, yeah, super sad. She lived to be like to the ripe old age of like, I don't know, 126, so, you know, she lived a lot of good years, yeah, you know. But I remember I fucked her up on morphine. Like, fucked her up. I gave her a lot. And she was pretty much out for 3 or 4 days. And we thought she was dead. You know, we thought she died. So, she didn't. So, you know, she woke up one day and we heard her little squeaky walker, you know, coming down the hallway. Like, where's the beef? You know, like she just came in and she'd be like, oh, we were like, ah, and she's like, ah, like it was super, but I mean, we love her, you know, that wasn't the day she died. So, you know, she died many days later, but, rest in peace, Helen. Yeah. So, so there's that. What else can I tell you about me? I'm a nurse. So, yep. I'm an ER nurse. So, you know, I love saving lives and shit, you know, and any nurses in here? I mean, a few, maybe? No. All right. Well, you know, people think like, oh, you're a nurse. God, that's hot. You know, like, oh, like the hat, you know, like the stockings, like the whole thing. But that's really not like who we are. Like it's a whole other thing. It's a whole other thing. Like we're basically 90% of the time like covered in shit and vomit, you know, like with an ISO gown on and a mask and yelling through the curtain like, hey, get me the wipes. I need the, no, the big one. Yeah, the big wipes. Yeah. And a couple sheets. Yeah, give me those. Yeah, bring them over. Yep. And that's just like, that's it. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it or anything. That's just like who we are. So, but if you are a nurse, then you know that there's a lot of these like old, salty, experienced Filipino nurses that we work with, which I love, you know, but it just cracks me up the way that they talk, you know. So she'll be like, go get me a diaper. I do. I need a diaper for Nai in bed 6. And, you know, I need you to get me the paperwork Don't give me the paperwork because I have paperwork to do, you know. So, but I love them. They're great. But still, it's good for a laugh, I suppose. But what else can I tell you about me? So I'm Irish and Italian. So basically, all I do is like drink and fight. Like that's all I do. I'm a natural redhead. So, you know, I got that going for me, which everybody loves, I'm sure. Yeah. I basically don't have a soul. Yeah, not at all. Like 0% soul. So I couldn't even see my reflection in the mirror if I tried. Like, not at all. Like, not even a breath. Like, nothing. So I've been dyeing my hair since, you know, I was 6. So, so there's that. So, aside from that, that's the end of the show.